Hi guys, this is Nikki here, back with another video for you. It's a beautiful chill day and I was gonna jump right into some work, but then I said, let me take my mental health break by coming on here and doing a video for you. So I hear some people on YouTube talk about how they use their fragrances to change their mood. So if they're in a funky mood, they would choose a fragrance that kind of uplifts them and makes them smile and gives them some, semblance of joy. I think I'm kind of the opposite. I kind of fit my perfumes with my mood. So if I'm in an upbeat kind of way, I would choose a perfume to kind of go with that mood. If I'm chill and just taking it easy, I'll put my perfume to suit. So I'm in a chill mood today. As I said, I'm just relaxing, getting ready to start some work. But I said, let me take 10-15 minutes just to come on here and share my perfume of the day. And as I chose my perfume of the day, I realized, wait a minute, I have a discovery set from the house that I should share with you in case anyone is interested in testing out this house. So today we're going to talk about the house of Essential Parfums. So before I get into the video and the discovery set, drop a comment if you have tried anything from this house, like the video, and subscribe if you haven't. So let's get started. So this house, Essential Parfums, is a niche brand. And I'm assuming, maybe I shouldn't assume, but for those who may not know the difference between a designer and a niche, a designer fragrance is a fragrance that is developed by a house that does other things. So they may do clothes, bags, shoes, and they have perfumes as well. Whereas a niche house tends to be a house that only does perfumes. So typically they're smaller than the typical designer brands, the Tom Fords and the Chanels and so on. They're smaller indie houses. And because of that, they tend to be hella expensive, right? However, this house is a niche brand out of Paris, and they're affordable, y'all. So they create high perfumery at an affordable price. An affordable price of approximately $78 US. What? I could not believe it. I don't remember which YouTuber was talking about a fragrance from this house, and I quickly ran to the site because I couldn't believe it. And I originally went to get one perfume, but then when I started to read through the list of the perfumes that they had, I chose something totally different. So I bought a different fragrance, and I also decided to get a discovery set as well. So this is the house of Essential Parfums, and I'm just going to show you the bottle quickly. Very classic, very simple, very elegant, a clear bottle. You can see right through it. Black top. It's not magnetic, I don't think. No, it's not. But it's very simple. The aesthetic is very simple. There's no frills, nothing over the top, no fancy packaging, but it's clean, calming, and simple. So I'm not going to tell you the name of this one that I purchased, but I will go into the ones I got from the discovery set, and then I'll let you know what I purchased at the end. Okay, so let's go. And this is in order of my preference at this point in time. So the first fragrance I have from them is, that was in the discovery set, is Orange Santal. Orange Santal. So this is, as the name suggests, this is orange and sandalwood, right? So it has natural bitter orange, sandalwood, Egyptian basil, French oak moss, and cypress wood. So for me, this is very, very, very slightly aromatic. It has the nice citruses at the top, and it has a very, very slight creaminess from the sandalwood. Now for me, this is my least favorite because it's not really doing that much for me. I mean, it's a nice scent. For me, all of these scents really would be scents that I would wear in the house or just running a quick errand or to bed. They are not big projectors, they don't have a big sillage, but somehow the simplicity of them just brings me a semblance of peace and comfort. Yeah. In orange Santal, it is 16% concentrated, so it's not as concentrated as, say, the typical, you know, eau de parfums that you would see on the market. They're between 20 and 30% concentration, but this is 16%. But it's nice. It's nice. I don't really get the basil coming through that much. I don't really get the French oak moss, and I love the note of oak moss. And the woods are very, very slight in the background. So what I get initially is a blast of the orange with just a slight aromaticness running right through it. Yeah, so orange Santal, not my absolute favorite, but it's still nice. Let's move on now to the next one. The next one is the musk. Sure, the musk. I was not looking forward to trying this one. Now, if you have watched my videos previously, you know how I feel about musk. Musk translates on my skin like sweaty socks and body odor. I kid you not, the musk. But it's in the discovery scent, so we'll try it. So, in the top, red ginger, lavandin, I don't know what lavandin is, musk, beeswax, sandalwood. This is again eau de parfum, 17% concentration. Now, surprisingly, I like it in the opening. It's a little bit spicy from the red ginger, and I swear this has a floral. I'm not sure if it's a rose. It's not listed in the notes, but I swear I'm getting a floral. Again, for me, this would be a bedtime scent. It is very close to the skin. It sits like a skin scent. It doesn't project too wide, too far. But for me, the musk doesn't really speak to my personality, I find. But it's nice. And I would have to see how this dries down to see if that musk does what musks normally do on my skin. Moving on. The next one we have is Fig Infusion. Now this scent, I was watching, I think it was Paulina Shar. She was doing a review on Fig Infusion. And I think it is Fig Infusion that I went to the website to initially buy, because it's all the craze. Everybody and their mama is talking about Fig Infusion. This is 17% concentration again, and it has fig, mandarin, clementine, freesia, orange blossom, black tea, cedar, sandalwood, and benzoin. Now, me and black tea have a love-hate relationship. And we have a love-hate relationship because in Gris Charnel, if you watch any of my previous videos, when I first got Gris Charnel, I absolutely could not stand the tea note. Tea for me, kind of dampens and flattens the fragrance. I don't know if that makes any sense, but for me, it kind of brings the fragrance down, as opposed to say something maybe like, I don't know, citruses that kind of lift it and give it a sparkling feeling. Tea dampens. And in Gris Charnel, the tea note was hitting me like, In this Fig Infusion, same thing. That tea note is overpowering everything else. I'm not getting the mandarin. I'm not getting the florals. I'm not getting the orange blossom. Oh. I'm not even getting the woods. Literally all I'm getting is tea with a of a fruit, and I'm assuming that that fruity note is probably the fig, because it's not an orangey fruit note I'm getting. So for this, Fig Infusion is not my favorite. I mean, I could probably mix it with something else, but on its own, not my favorite. But now we're gonna start getting into the ones that I vibe with. The next one, nice bergamot. Now, citruses for me can be hit or miss. I'm realizing in my fragrance journey, and I'm so stoked about it, citruses for me, if it's lemony and limey, it's not my favorite. Orange for me, where did I spray? Orange for me is a yes. So this is nice bergamot, and as the note suggests, it is orange heavy. Now this is also 16% concentration, and they use natural ingredients, yeah? Rose petals, ylang ylang, cedar, and tonka bean. Somehow though, okay, and I guess it has the orange in it as well. I didn't write it in my note, but obviously the citrus in the top, or the fruit in the top, is orange. So it is sparkly, it is uplifting, it is fresh, not fresh green, as in fresh like a new morning. It's almost like a sunrise. You know, when you wake up and you open the window and the sun is out and you inhale, that's what I get from this fragrance. This is so nice, guys. Nice bergamot. This is beautiful. And I get the ylang ylang coming out, the yellow florals coming out, and the rose. So it's slightly sweet, orange, tangy, fizzy, beautiful. This for me screams sunrise. This is nice bergamot. Moving on up the line. The next we have is Mon Vetiver. Now Mon Vetiver is another interesting one. Trying to find space to spray, because I'm wearing all my fragrances today. I'm wearing all of them today. Mon Vetiver is this is boozy. And the booze in this is gin. So it has a gin accord. It's running down my arm. Juniper essence, lime, cashmere wood, and patchouli. So this has a bit more grit now. The gin, now I swear to you, I'm not an alcoholic, but I love an alcoholic booze note in fragrances. It kind of gives it a swirling, heaty type, fiery type feel to me, like you're inhaling fire. Oh, and the juniper. So the gin and the juniper together work absolutely amazing. If you've ever smelled Luna from the house of, who's that, Penhaligans, they have like a gin and juniper berry combination as well. It is so good. So it's boozy, slightly aromatic, kind of piney from the juniper, the lime, and the cashmere and patchouli. This is good. This is unisex. I think probably all of them are unisex. This one. This is a nice unisex for a guy. Well, a guy something I like to smell on my guy. And myself, of course. Mon Vetiver is amazing. Again, for me, this is a evening, night scent. I'd wear it at night. I wouldn't wear this in the office. I wouldn't. This is not a formal fragrance. It's not a sexy fragrance. It's just nice. It's just comfort. I don't know how to explain it other than that. So whereas the nice bergamot is or was more of a sunrise, for me, Mon Vetiver would be a nice evening, a cool evening. You're sitting outside and you're chilling. You're probably just relaxing and have a drink on the table and chatting with your significant other. I'd pop on Mon Vetiver. Very, very nice. Now, these last three are my absolute favorite. Absolute favorite. Let's go on to Rose Magnetic. Now I love rose. Let me just say. Rose Magnetic is rose, lychee, grapefruit, vanilla, tonka bean, mint, and cedar. There's something about this rose fragrance. This reminded me initially of Coveted Duchess Rose from Penhaligans, and I have it here just to show you. Now, she's not in the spotlight today, but just as a comparison. This is also a very soft, fresh rose. But this rose in Coveted Duchess rose is very cold and aloof type of rose. She's not warm and inviting, right? So initially when I sprayed it, I thought, oh, this smells like Coveted. As it starts to dry down, the vanilla and tonka bean and the mint gives this a bit more character than Coveted Duchess rose. So it's kind of like you got an older sister who's a bit more mature, who she's not about the drama. And then you have that little spicy little sister who, they look similar. You could mistake them from one another, but from the time they start to talk, you see the difference. One is spicy and she'll fight you. She'll fight you. Whereas the other one is more laid back and she's not getting into drama. So Rose Magnetic is that little sister for me. It has that character to it. And I love there's a slight aromatic nest to it. I don't know if it's from the mint that makes this so addictive. I just keep smelling and smelling my arm when I spray this on. Again, and this is one I would wear to bed as well. I wouldn't wear this. I guess I could wear it to the office, but for me, for the office, I like more punchy, bossy, in-your-face fragrances. These soft kind of fragrances for me would be like home time, maybe church, I suppose, because we ain't doing much, you know, we're not getting into no drama at church with nobody. We just praising the Lord. So I could wear Rose Magnetic to church. I could, but she's not gonna project very far. And the longevity on all of these, because I did wear them before, was approximately maybe 5 to 6 hours. So you're not getting a whole day's projection. You're just getting something medium, set close to the skin, but she will give you a nice scent bubble, but somebody would have to come in your space to be able to smell them. Next one I have is Bois Imperial. Bois Imperial. This is another unisex. I'm going to spray right here. Another unisex fragrance. 16%, I think, because I couldn't find a note on this one, but I'm assuming it's either 16 or 70% concentration like all the rest. Now this is one that I have to get. This is Akigala wood, vetiver, woody notes, basil, timur, ambroxan, and patchouli. Now timur is a spice that gives you a slight airy, grapefruity, citrusy, floral vibe. Bois Imperial is so smooth. It's so classy. This is a classy gentleman. Not an old gentleman. A classy guy, let me say. He's not doing too much. He's not in your face. He's not the life of the party. He's not the center of attention. He's quietly in the corner, just sipping his drink and surveying the scene. He will get my attention. Because as soon as you're being too loud, I'm not interested in you. The quiet ones in the corner, I'm going to check you out. And that is Bois Imperial. And I'm on a guy, it is going to be phenomenal. On me, absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. And this is another one. This is one that I definitely have to get a full bottle of. Bois Imperial. The last one, and this is the one that I got, so it doesn't make sense showing you the sample. I'll just show you the bottle again. Divine Vanilla. 60% concentration. Divine Vanilla. She's tonka bean, benzoin. Let me do that the YouTube girls. Show you the sprayer. That was a fail. I swear though, the sprayer is fine. It's just I pressed it funny. Divine Vanilla, tonka bean, benzoin, vanilla, cinnamon bark, osmanthus, blonde tobacco, candied fruit, cedar, and patchouli. I love vanilla scents. Love, 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 love. They don't have to be sweet. Just the scent of vanilla makes me feel like wrapping up and just relaxing and just being cozy and calm and quiet. This is boozy a little bit, aromatic a little bit. It's not too sweet. It has that tobacco note in the bottom that just gives it a bit of grit to it. And the patchouli. The patchouli has a slightly, not damp earth, but more like a dry earth smell, like dry, like if you inhale dry soil. And that sounds funny, but is in the best possible way. Trust me. This is so good. And I wear this to bed. I wore it to classes the other day, but I mixed it with Annie. So I sprayed Annie and Divine Vanilla on my blouse. And by the end of the day, I could still smell it because it's on my clothes. I didn't spray it on my skin for that day, so I can't really talk about how long it lasted on skin, but on clothes, it was there by the end of the day, and I could smell it, you know, strong. But my skin is drier, so my skin eats up fragrances. So I know that if I put this on my skin, because of how soft it is, it's probably not gonna last that long. Oh yes, I can get the patchouli now. Ah, this is so good. This is like going on a walk in the cool of the afternoon. That's this. That's this. So guys, this is the full bottle I bought. I bought Divine Vanilla. My next fragrance from them will be Bois Imperial and Rose Magnetique. And then probably Nice Bergamot. Yeah, so this has been my review of the discovery set I got from Essential Parfums, and also showing you the full bottle of the one that I actually picked up from them. I picked up again Divine Vanilla. So if you guys want to get your nose on this, you can go to their website. I think it's Divine Vanilla. Sorry, what am I saying? Not Divine Vanilla. EssentialParfums.com. You can just Google it. You can search it. And I think when I bought the full bottle, they sent me the discovery set for free. But I think I used a discount code from Paulina Shar. So Paulina Shar had a discount code for this house. When I put the discount code from her in the, you know, the little selection box, it automatically uploaded the discovery set. But I am assuming that you can go on and buy the discovery set as a single just to test and try out before you buy. But again, this full bottle, this is 100 ml, and this was $78 US. Amazing price for a niche brand. And these fragrances are done smoothly to perfection. But again, you're not going to get beast mode, you're not going to get intense sillage, you're not going to get 12 hours per longevity. You're just not, because they're not made that way, and that's fine. Not everything needs to knock down everybody else in the room. Not everything needs to scream your presence before you get there. If you like that, fine. These will not be for you. But if you don't mind a softer scent, a more cozy, intimate skin scent, you can definitely check out Essential Parfums. So guys, that was my video. Thanks for stopping by. If you made it to the end of the video, I appreciate you. I'm gonna go now and get the rest of my day on. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you stayed to the end of the video, thanks again. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna see you on the next one. Bye.